cryptocurrency. We could talk about the two senators who decided to write to the SEC about XYZ and the funny memes that followed. But we won't, because, I think the PTF approval kind of already has changed the way the whole world views crypto to an extent. But if you have already been here for a while and know about cryptocurrency, and maybe you want to expand your knowledge base, or maybe you just want to freshen up on some old DeFi platforms, this stream might be for you. I don't know. But if we then go to, I guess, the dramas, I don't know if it's dramas, I don't know what it is, the soap opera, the TV show that is the HEX at the moment. While everyone's sort of doing their own thing, which is fine, I've been having these thoughts, watching from afar. Basically, can you imagine, a world where there was a sacrifice that took place, a political movement, people sacrificed their money with no expectations from the work of others, and all of a sudden, 2 and a bit years moving on, you're sitting at a sacrifice rate, which is higher than the rate that you sacrificed for. You're very close with another one, 0.7 of the sacrifice rate, 0.74, 0.75 if you want to round up, or depending on how you round up. Now, so you then also got a copy of HEX on Pulse Chain for free, as well as the free tokens that had they were literally free. They cost nothing. And also the ability to earn more free tokens. So free stuff on top of the free stuff, as well as more stuff that was also free. Yeah, we're still here, man. And so we go back, we step back and go, okay, so we all got scammed out of what? We sacrificed, and then the amount of one token is worth more than the sacrifice rate. The second one is not worth more, but it was the other day, a few days ago. We can earn more free stuff, and we also got a fork of more free stuff. Now, yes, okay, the other side, HEX, is dead and gone. Kind of. But it still seems pretty good. Now, before I go into the LP analyzation, data crunching, number crunching, I don't know what I call it, tinfoil hat stuff, let's have a look at one of my favorite ways to enter into, you could do this, right? Instead of buying Ethereum from, say, Coinbase, and then sending your Ethereum across a bridge, or sending it out of Coinbase to another wallet, eating a fee. Maybe Coinbase does a free, but sending it then somewhere else, eating a fee, sending it across a bridge, eating a fee. That kind of sucks for small amounts, especially like $50 a week. If you wanted to do that, this wouldn't be feasible. Well, it might be if you enjoy it, if you're like an ETH whale and just want to burn ETH, but I don't think many people are like that. So I found another nice way. It's called SparkSwap, and not only can you do it through Arbitrum, but it's also Binance Smart Chain. So I had to go out and learn how to use these chains, and it's not that different to the Pulse chain. So if you're already over there in Ethereum or Binance, this will be relatively straightforward. But that's maybe jumping forward a bit far. Let's have a look at things that we're probably familiar with. PancakeSwap. Now, this is kind of a good exchange, a decentralized exchange. If you're working with Binance Smart Chain, I never thought I'd be covering this chain, honestly. But compared to Ethereum, your fees just suck. Like, okay, you've got your L2 stuff it's getting better, cool. But you're probably still a few years off of competing with Pulse Chain. Although for some reason all the capital is over on there on a crappier chain. It makes no sense. I guess they slowly want to ratchet up their tech and make their chain, unbreakable, which is fine. But if we go and have a look at, say, Uniswap, that's why I'm not touching Uniswap or even anything over Ethereum, because why bother touching those dexes if they're going to allow Ethereum, if they're going to enrich Ethereans? I don't know. But yeah, so PancakeSwap. So you can take your tokens from PancakeSwap over into SparkSwap and get your wrapped pulse. So that would be an easy on-ramp if you've got, say, any exchange that allows for sending of Binance Smart Chain tokens. Coinbase lets you have that drop-down menu. I had a look around. You can select. I think you can select. No, Coinbase. I don't think they have Binance Smart Chain, but they might have BNB. You then send across. Other chains might have other tokens like USDC, DAI, which you can drop down and send. It's a bit of a head fuck because you got to look around and see what exchanges are doing what, because everyone seems to have their own different method of doing things. It's painful. I just want a simple buy pulse. Like, how hard is that? Buy pulse, and I can go over and buy some HEX and stake it. Hey, who would have thought of that? That's a good idea. Now, what's happening, Randy? And then we then see this. So I thought, let's have a look at the APY. APY Binance Smart Chain. Ooh. Some of it's like, okay, I gotta admit, some of it's okay, but he's like, look at this, not trash, but 1,000% on these like unknown coins. I'm not sure you want to be touching that for more than like 1 second, and then like, yeah, anyway, impermanent loss, etc., etc. So if you have a look at here, the stable coins versus something like BNB, you could compare that to PulseX and I have it here. Yeah, you can compare that to, say, something like DAI from Ethereum paired with like another L1. I think Binance is L1. And then the APR is far superior. Like, it's greater than the APR on PancakeSwap. So I'm not sure why people in like other realms of DeFi are sort of, unless they're not admitting it, but it's clear that there's better opportunity over on PulseX for providing certain, LP. Hey, what's happening, Tin Top? Now, it seems, and for some reason, we all know the gatekeeping continues on. If you go to CoinMarketCap and things like that, which people might still use, somehow PulseX is kind of off the radar. So it's kind of like how, Russia jams other people's GPS, and well, here someone's jamming the signal of Pulse chain to be sent out to the world. I don't know why though, because it just, to me, it helps enrich maybe the little guys. If you're a big giant whale, maybe you've already made some mad gains and you're living in the Bahamas somewhere, and maybe you don't care so much about the price of HEX or HEX or whatever, which is fine. Or good, that's what crypto is meant for. But say you're a little guy and you still want to sort of make some money on the side, put your $50 away, $100 away. There's a way now to do it through various chains to land on Pulse chain, and maybe you want to provide some LP. Then the next thing I was looking at, which was I was looking through, yeah, I wasn't sure if that was real. I saw it and I was like, dude, if Zen, if X1, I think X1 might be another L1. I have no idea about it. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's real or not, so I'm not gonna vouch on it, but I saw some stuff and I did see a tweet or something, and yeah, I don't know if that's real. That would be good. However, how much is it worth? And it would be funny if, if it's worth the same amount of HEX is currently, and it's like, yeah, we got a free copy. Oh wait, but still, something's better than nothing. And I did have a look on PulseX, and if you do some exchanges, I think, I can't remember exchange. It was like a Binance bridge. I tried to pair that particular token that was bridged in with just to see if there was any LP over on PulseX. There was nothing, and PulseX just couldn't find anything, and the screen went blank, and I was like, obviously there was no OP basically. So I thought, well, I won't show that method if anyone wanted to do that, because you'd buy this token, which then you'd have to find and look around where to swap it, and I didn't want to do that. But the next thing, not yet anyway, maybe I'll have a look around. But if, for instance, you're looking for your LP and everything, and you see the possibilities that if you provide, not single-sided staking, but you're basically selling your stables, selling your pools for stables over time. As if price goes up, it may just like trend sideways forever. Who knows? Indefinitely to enrich the farmers. However, if it doesn't, say everything does go up 10x over like a long drawn out period, like 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, etc. Once you hit about 4x, I think you lose all your well, based on this calculator, I haven't actually seen it in real life, but say it goes from 1 to 4, basically you suffer 100% impermanent loss. But if you, for instance, a token long sustained period while you're earning INC fees plus the other fees, imagine it does a 10x right in tandem. Not sure if it's right in tandem, but say from here instantly did a 10x, which is probably not going to do, but over time, say it just slowly creeps up and to the right, and everything does a 10x, then if you were doing this, what would your impermanent loss be? Oh wait, hang on, no, I fucked that up. Let's do it live on stream, eh? No, yeah, calculate. It's all right. It's all right. It's still nothing. So I just find that fascinating. I have a feeling that Pulse X, HEX, and INC all could have the ability to do a 10x in a similar time frame. And that is, they'll all sort of move up together, as we've seen, but they're all moving down together. I sort of blinked and it had a semi-recovery. Especially Ink seems to be holding up well. But yeah, so if everything did a 10x from here and you were providing LP, even on maybe not the stables, but if everything did a 10x, then maybe some farms won't be so wrecked. And if the reward is still high, yeah, I think PancakeSwap, you might have some competition for APR, for long sustained APR. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. But yeah, back to the X1 thing. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, maybe I was saying I was going through. I've been not watching as much stuff on YouTube. I tuned into Randy stuff. Everyone go over there and like and subscribe. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's real or not. So I don't want to be creating unnecessary rumors. But if it is real, I don't think it will be the actual whole function of staking. I think it just sounds like everyone will just get an airdrop of tokens, which will be kind of cool, especially who knows how long it will take to release the X1 chain, I think it's called. I have no idea, I've done no research on it, but yeah, it could be worth something, man. And that would I would not I would appreciate that if that was an airdrop. That would help me a lot. I'd most likely buy some vampire attacker and just dump it and then bring it over the post chain, but yeah, I'm not sure why they would do that, because that's probably what people would do, I'd imagine, but no, do not know. Yeah, that's what I got, guys. We're still here. We're all still here. After I don't know what happened. The drama. HEX is technically still here, but it's light. Like reflecting off my screen. I can't see nothing. Yeah, I don't think I'd be if I got a free. I'll put it this way: if I got a free airdrop from X1 of HEX, HEX lol. Yeah, I'll probably bring it over. Yeah, I don't know actually. What would you do with it? Would there be a bridge? You'd have to wait for a bridge to start off with. Because it would be funny if there were. I'm assuming there'll be a bridge eventually. Because if they didn't have a bridge, like, you'd be trapped. I'll probably. allocate some. I'll definitely allocate some to HEX. But then you'd be like, maybe there'll be some potential for the X1 chain to grow as well, which then you could maybe siphon off and then apply that to Pulse Chain, Pulse X, and INC and HEX, depending on what the prices are over there. And I wonder what price it would like be released at. Zero would be interesting. Let the market decide. Or if it's like, would there be even any LP over there? When it happens, really? Feeless. How are they gonna make it feeless? That's crazy. I do know. I do find it interesting though how other chat, like when you run some functions, it's cheaper than others. But again, a lot of devs, I don't know, like. But it's cool how when you run some things, it's like just a lot cheaper. I think the one I can think of is Hedron. You know, you mint Hedron, and regardless of the how long it's been sitting there for, it's still a relatively low fee compared to, we all know, HEX stakes on Ethereum. It just wrecked. So as I said before, I don't offend no one with my burn stream, but honestly, when it comes to the on-chain data, I literally burnt it, and now it's like, well, some of it's gonna stay burnt. And it's like, that's the whole point. Well, not that it was the whole point, but for me, it proves a point to like how important it is to read on-chain data. It's like, no, literally, you burnt your HEX, it is gone. Like, you'd be almost incomplete if you had something like a stake end. It's like, when I guess you'd never end it, but then the benefits and things like that is what I'm thinking along the lines of that there. But yeah, anyway, that's about it, guys. Unless Jackie loves trolling. Yeah, no, I think that's about it. Yeah, we're all still here. We're not going anywhere. I can't wait for the 15 years, like what it's gonna look like. HEX, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, INC. Like, I don't know. Do not know. I'm tempted to yeah, you too, man. I'm tempted to play some online gambling, but I won't. All right, catches.